Got a small little group with us today. We're gonna go up a local trail, supposed to be the hardest trail. I'm the only Toyota among all the Jeeps. Got what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Jeeps and me. So we're gonna head up this trail. Like I said, it's supposed to be the hardest trail, but it's not even that hard. But I can do it in two-wheel drive. I'm gonna use full drive just to break in my gears on the front. So we'll see what we can get into. We made it to the top of the hill. We're waiting for the next. We decided we're going to do that hill one at a time because it is a long drug out hill and a little off camber.
Those of us at the bottom good to go?
Yes, thank you guys.
Copy that.
All right, we got one Jeep that kind of overheated on the hill, so it's being drug up by another Jeep.
Everyone just nice and steady. No one else needs to overheat today.
We're gonna get them on top of this hill here. Yep, come to the right. I forgot my camera in the truck, so I got my phone. Jerry's putting in work. Oh, you've got?
I don't know. We might have to hook you on front of me.
All right, I can go get my truck if need be. You want to try to back up and give it another run? Oh, no, that's not going to work. All right, I'll go get my truck. So I got to go get my truck and help pull these Jeeps up. So, all right, let's see what we can do. All right. All right, so with the club I run with, there's this pink shackle. So if anything messes up on a vehicle, they have to get towed, or they do something dumb, they get the pink shackle.
I just got towed.
Yeah, they got towed because their Jeep overheated on the hill, and we don't know yet why yet. So we get to pass off the pink shackle. And they just become members of the club. So they get the pink shackle.
Initiated the right way.
Yeah.
I would put a compressor.
Is that what it took to become an official?
Too much. And I need, I'm gonna. Yeah, man.
There you go.
Damn.
Now I don't have any recovery on the back. I'll figure it out. I'll be all right. I got some stuff, I think. I have to find it. All right, so we're back on the trail after a long break, letting that Jeep cool down. Apparently it got to 260, and we put quite a bunch of water in it, but them and another Jeep is going back down, and they're gonna go try to see if they can look at it, see if they can get it fixed. So they're off the trail, but we still got a bunch of trail to go and more people that want to follow, so we're gonna keep going down this trail. It's like I said, it's a fun trail. It's nothing like super hard, although it is probably the hardest in this town. I don't think it's hard. It can be done in two-wheel drive. I am using my four-wheel drive currently. Well, since the hill climb and pull, I thought I heard a clunk and kind of got a little nervous there, but I think it was a shackle on one of the Jeeps. So I'm still running full drive to just make sure everything's good, because next weekend I am going to be using it. So this is kind of a break-in period for my front diff after getting it together. So all right, let's continue the trail. 40s. Last time I went through there was 40. I had 42s and it was almost buried. Yeah. Everybody opted to go the safe line.
Yeah, I got nothing to prove.
I just know I can make it, so it's fun for me. Well, we didn't get to the end of the trail, but we got to the end of where we can get on the trail. You know, I just want to point out, you know, people always want me to go 1 tons. These narrow trails is the reason I'm not going 1 tons. I'm as wide as the trail is now. And this is Toyota axles with spacers on it. Kind of wish I didn't have the spacers. And we got logs that people don't know how to cut. And so I'm having to run over logs and everything. It would be a lot worse if I was on tons. I would not be able to fit this trail.
Right,
So
take a break.
but we're getting turned around and we're gonna take a break and we're heading back down. it's narrow. 1-tons are not making it on this trail at all. So if you have a 1-ton rig, I don't recommend this trail. It's a pretty gnarly trail. A lot of loose rocky hill climbs, one big mud hole, which you've probably seen already. And it's fun. A lot of off camber, twisty, turny stuff, but it is skinny. It is very, very narrow. So sounds like we're gonna start heading back down, and yeah, maybe I'll get some of it going down. It's pretty much still the same trail because we're going the other way. So it's fun. It's really fun. Like I said, this is probably the hardest trail in town where I live. So it's not even like really hard. It's just, it's narrow, a lot of hill climbs, rocks. I guess we could rate it a 2, 3 maybe. I don't know how the scale works, but well, we're moving, so let's get going. Yeah, see, it's a pretty tight trail. Huh. What's going on here? What is that? Maybe there's, I don't know. I got some grease. Looks like grease leaking out of that. I don't know what's going on there. And I just found this. I don't know what that is. Huh. And I'm having small steering issue. Nothing that's, I think I'll make it home, but all the way to the left. And when I start turning back to right, it gets a little tight. Got a little tight spot on it. Otherwise, it's doing okay, but that's a little concerning. So is that. So we'll have to get that figured out. Let's get out of the woods first. I popped the hood and tried to figure out what the oily residue was. So that's the vent to my PSC. I think my power steering is getting hot. Maybe that's the issue with my steering, why it feels a little tighter than usual. So it is a really hot day today. It's like in the 90s. Even in the woods, in the shade, it's, I don't know, it's probably like 80-something degrees up here. Maybe, I don't know. So, I don't know, we're gonna gonna keep cruising. I'm like losing the group there ahead of me now, so I'm gonna go. I do hear my power steering pump, so yeah, it's a little warm. So hopefully that's the issue of why my steering's tight. So we'll figure it out. sure the camera does not do justice of how steep that was, but that was a very steep, long grade. And yeah. So, just gonna keep trucking. We are back on the main trail. We're still not off the trail exactly, but we're on the main trail going down. So really not much else to video. I didn't get all of it. I was driving, so it's actually a lot more to it than what this video shows, or what it's going to show. Because a lot of the hill climbs and descends and everything else that we were doing, I was just paying attention to driving, not filming. So we'll probably hit this trail again. It's nothing that's like too gnarly, too hard, or anything like that. Like I said, a lot of slick uphill and rocky and narrow. You have to maneuver around trees. So I mean, it was fun though. Everybody had a blast. I got a few things I gotta look over on the truck before next weekend, but next weekend should be pretty amazing. Next weekend it's going to be an all Toyota group that I have put together from Montana Toyota 4x4, and we're going to hit what is supposed to be the hardest natural trail in Montana, or one of. I don't, somebody can correct me if I'm wrong, if it is the hardest or not. I don't know. Honestly, if I haven't found anything out here that's too complicating, there's not a lot of rock crawling, but we make do with what we got. But as you've seen on that trail, there's a reason I don't run 1 tons. I like fitting down the narrow trails, and